Good morning and welcome to the 2014 Candidate Forum for the Republican primary on June 3rd. The candidates for State Representatives District 12 are as follows: Mac Buttram and Roy Jackson. Corey Harbison will not be participating today. We will ask our questions to each candidate and we will alternate starting order. Our first question will start with Mr. Buttram. And here's the question: what are your ideas for creating a climate that supports job creation and economic growth? Specifically, are there taxes that should be lowered, training programs needed? Are there programs that we need to look at as far as their effectiveness?
Well, we continue to hear from industry, both on the local level and state level, is that they don't have enough people prepared to go to work. They're coming out of high school and some out of community colleges. So one of the things that I have concentrated on the last 2 years is career and technical education. It's really important that our young people, when they finish high school, are college and career ready. So if they want to go to college, they have the tools they need to move right into there. Right now, around a third of the kids that go to college have to take remedial courses. So we need to make sure they're ready for college and also ready for a career. Most careers in the industry, especially in the Coleman area, can be done with some certification that can be at the community college at Wallace State. So what we want to do is have dual enrollment. Those who choose to do dual enrollment, we have passed a scholarship fund for those to have dual enrollment, and just encouraging the career tech. We've got a great career tech center here. They do a good job. So having kids college and career ready is the most important thing we can do, and creating that climate by getting the kind of equipment they need at the career centers, which we've been able to do in legislation, and also having that dual enrollment really important.
Mr. Jackson, what are your ideas on job creation?
First thing we need to do is create an infrastructure here in Coleman County to bring industry in. We've got to bring industry in. We've got to have a better infrastructure. We've got to work on our roads, our bridges, and our water systems to get companies to move into this county and open up businesses. And then we've got to have an education program that is not necessarily Common Core. Common Core will not educate our people in this county like that, the way we need them to be educated. I'm against Common Core, so we need to work with our education system to have a better education system in this county to train our people to do these jobs, and to have a training center in this county to train our people at these industries that we bring in to work in those industries.
Okay, thank you. And our second question will come back to you, Mr. Jackson. What is your stance on the Accountability Act, charter schools, and the Alabama System for Teacher Pay and Tenure?
Okay. On the Accountability Act, our teachers need to be accountable to us. They work for us. The charter schools, I'm against charter schools. I do not see any reason that tax money should go to charter schools. That if they want to have private schools, then let's do that. Let's pay for that out of something other than tax funded money. Tenure, I think that teachers need some kind of a seniority to have tenure to where they can and should be protected so that they can have a job. But the tenure, I'm for tenure. I'm for teachers having tenure.
Okay. Now the question comes back to Mr. Buttram. What is your stance on the Accountability Act, charter schools, and the Alabama System for Teacher Pay and Tenure?
Okay. The Accountability Act, which gave a tax credit for students in failing schools. There's a list of failing schools in Alabama. Students are trapped in failing schools, so the Accountability Act gave their parents the opportunity to make choices about their children's schools, so they could go to a better school so those kids wouldn't be trapped in failing schools. Also established a scholarship fund for young people. Sacred Heart School here in town children's to Sacred Heart in Coleman, and there's not a failing school here, but because of the scholarship fund, they were able to do that. Needs-based.
They have to be.
There's certain needs-based to do that. So the Accountability Act also gave flexibility to local schools. So a local school could ask the State Department if there was a particular state regulation that they wanted to be exempt from. They could write and give. These are our goals, this one will be exempt from it, and we will, these are the measured results we expect to get. So they can get flexibility from some state regulations. Charter schools, with the Accountability Act, we don't need to really worry about charter schools in Alabama now, because the part of the drive for charter schools was to improve those areas where there were failing schools. So the Accountability Act really sort of makes up for the charter schools, so there's really no need for charter schools in Alabama right now with that.
Teachers pay and tenure.
Teachers pay and tenure. Teachers deserve raises. We were able to do that. 2013 legislative year for the school year we're in right now, we're able to get a 2% raise through for them. This year, rather than doing a 2% raise, we were able to keep their insurance
From going up, insurance money for teachers going up. I hope over the next year and a couple of years, and maybe 2 or 3 years, we'll be able to give raises. But the most important thing we can do is balance the budget, which we're required to do, and not have proration. And we could give raises, give much raises you want to, but then when you run out of money, you have to go into proration. So we have done responsible budgeting so that the budgets are balanced and we're not going into proration, which hurts the schools even more. And teacher tenure. Teachers have tenure. Right now, after 3 years, teacher teaches for 3 years, and they're tenured. I'm in favor of that. I don't have any problem with it.
Okay. Our third question will start back with you, Mr. Buttram. The Republican-controlled legislature is accused of blocking ethics reform. What are your thoughts, and what reform is needed?
And we were elected, the freshman class that I'm in was elected in November 2010, and in December of 2010, Governor Riley called a special session in which we dealt with ethics reform. Prior to that, Alabama had the weakest ethics laws. Alabama had the weakest ethics law in the United States, and we passed what was termed as the strongest ethics law in the United States. So we passed ethics reform and have not blocked ethics reform.
Read the question again.
The Republican-controlled legislature is accused of blocking ethics reform. What is your response, and what reform do you see might be needed?
If elected as legislator of this county, I will vote for ethics reform. To start with, we need to do away with PAC money that comes into our county to try to buy our offices. We need to do away with some of this PAC money, and we need to stand up to the special interest in Montgomery who try to buy our representatives down there. We need some reform in Montgomery as far as PAC money and special interest money.
Okay. We're going to take a commercial break now. I want to remind you that today's forum is available for viewing on Channel 2, Coleman.com, and on YouTube. Stay with us. We'll be back for more.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Speaker Pro Audio and Video is your church sound, video, computer, and lighting system experts. We've been installing and servicing these systems for almost 30 years. We've worked with small churches, large churches, and all those in between. We handle all major brands like Mackie, Crown, JBL, PV's Architectural Acoustics, EAW, Shure, DVX, Behringer, and Audio-Technica, just to name a few. We have a full-service repair shop and free evaluation and estimates. So give us a call today, and we'll get the job done.
Wells Turner Family Pharmacy is a proud supporter of local city and county athletics. You can keep your money right here in Coleman because Wells Turner Family Pharmacy is locally owned and operated. At Wells Turner, you won't have to wait long to get your prescriptions filled, but while you're here, you can send a package by UPS, buy a gift in the gift shop, pay your phone bill, or develop your photos using our DKS photo kiosk. Wells Turner Family Pharmacy. We are a Health Mart community pharmacy.
Welcome back to the 2014 Candidate Forum for the Republican primary on June 3rd. Today we're speaking with candidates for State Representative District 12, candidates Mac Buttram and Roy Jackson. This part of the program will have questions where each candidate can ask questions of the others. So we will start with Mr. Jackson. What question do you have for Mr. Buttram?
Representative Buttram, as a conservative in 2011, House Bill 365, you voted to raise taxes on internet purchases. As a conservative, I'm against any new taxes, and I would like to know why you voted for those taxes.
I don't recall a specific bill. I do recall my view on internet taxes. First of all, internet, the only way you can tax internet sales in Alabama if the place you're buying it on the internet has a physical presence in Alabama. For instance, Amazon, if you buy something from Amazon doesn't pay any sales tax because they don't have a facility, a physical facility in Alabama. You order something from Walmart, you have to pay sales tax on it because it has a physical facility. So all of those stores that are physically located in Alabama, if you order on the internet, you have to pay sales tax. The state cannot regulate anything that's done outside of the state. So the federal government has to, and it's in the Congress right now, whether to tax internet sales. That has not been done. So that's a federal issue of taxing internet sales when you don't have a presence in the state. I don't know specifically about that bill, but I think internet sales are not raising taxes. If you have internet sales, the taxes are already owed. You pay it on things you order in Alabama, and I think it's right if you order something out of the state of Alabama and it doesn't, and they don't have a physical presence. I think I would hope the federal government would pass that. It's not a tax. It's a tax that is owed, that is not being collected, and we could certainly use some additional sales tax money. So I don't see it as a tax increase. I see it as collecting taxes that are already owed again, because we collect them in Alabama, we don't collect them on people, on facilities outside the state of Alabama.
Okay. Now it's your turn. Do you have a question for Mr. Jackson?
Yeah. People ask me this, if you were elected, what happens to your county job? And not a big deal for me, but people say, well, if he elected, what happens to his county job?
I've been with the county 22 years. I like 3 years having my 25 years in. Under state law, it allows me to continue my job. I've met with the county commission whom I work for and informed them that I was running for this job. I have the vacation time. I have over 1,200 hours of time that I can take off and go to when the House is in session, and I will continue my job till I get my 25 years in, and then I intend to retire from the county. Whether I get elected or not, I intend to retire, but under state law, it allows me to do this, and I think we already have one representative in Coleman County. His name is Randall Shedd. He does the same thing. He is the Director of Commission on Aging. Randall did the same thing that I'm doing.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with it. People just ask me, will he keep on doing his job, or will he do it full time?
As a representative, you're in session in the winter months. I do not really see that as a full-time job. As a diplomat and a spokesman for the state of Coleman County, I intend to be that because I've been that all my life.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. And we're going to take another commercial break, and we'll come back with closing remarks from each of the candidates, but stay with us.
Maker Pro Audio and Video has the video security systems to cover all of your home and business concerns. Wired, wireless, indoor or out, we've got you covered. Standard and high-def cameras, day and night vision, and remote pan-tilt zoom cameras are also available. Whether you need a small 4-camera system or a larger 30-camera system, we've got the one you need. Remote viewing from your home computer, smartphone, and iPad is also available. Whether home or business, call Baker Pro Audio and Video today for your free quote. 256-739-0388.
Wells Turner Family Pharmacy is a proud supporter of local city and county athletics. You can keep your money right here in Coleman because Wells Turner Family Pharmacy is locally owned and operated. At Wells Turner, you won't have to wait long to get your prescriptions filled, but while you're here, you can send a package by UPS, buy a gift in the gift shop, pay your phone bill, or develop your photos using our DKS photo kiosk. Wells Turner Family Pharmacy. We are a Health Mart community pharmacy.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Jackson. Hello and welcome back to the 2014 Candidate Forum for the Republican primary on June 3rd. The candidates we're speaking with today are the candidates for State Representative District 12. This segment, we will have closing remarks from each candidate, and we'll begin with Mr. Jackson.
I will work hard as the next representative of Coleman County. I will not embarrass this county. I've been endorsed by the conservative Christians of Alabama. That's something I'm proud of. If elected, I will go to Montgomery. I will fight for changes in Coleman County. As far as in the commission, I would like to see some changes there. I would like to see the people have a right to vote on that. I will never vote for anything that takes away the citizens' right to vote. We need good representation in Montgomery, representation that we can be proud of. Vote for me on June the 3rd. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Buttram?
Thank you. I just want to, a couple of things that Mr. Jackson mentioned. The internet sales tax that I voted for required Alabama purchasers internet retailers would have been required to inform Alabama purchasers that what they purchased on the internet that year, and they could file that on their income tax. There was no follow-up by the Revenue Department. It was to facilitate collection, which is what we're supposed to do right now. If you buy something on on the internet right now, there's a form on your income tax to put in there, this is how much I bought on the internet. And if you choose to do that, you can pay taxes on it. The PAC money part, much of the PAC money that I have received has been delivered by business people in Coleman County who are members of those PACs. They call me and say they got a check, meet me, and we visit. But they're people I've known, friends of mine, so they're most PACs that have helped fund my campaign have local membership, and I'm proud to be able to represent those people locally who give the money to those PACs. I have a record in Montgomery. Mr. Jackson mentioned one bill that I voted on, and so I have a record. I'm proud of that record. I am, if you want to know what I will do, then you can look at what I have done. Supported giving students the tools they need to succeed in life, and we'll continue to work on that. I look forward to the opportunity to serve about 4 years and represent the people of Coleman County. I'm proud of what we've been able to accomplish in this last quadrennium, and look forward to accomplishing even more. So I do ask for your vote on June the 3rd, and I want to thank Channel 2 for having this forum today. Thank you.
Thank you. And again, we've been, this is the 2014 Candidate Forum for Republican Primary on June 3rd, so begin now to make your plans to vote on June 3rd. Again, the candidates we're speaking with today are for the State Representative District 12. I want to thank Mr. Buttram and Mr. Jackson for coming in and speaking with us today. I want to remind you also that today's forum is available for viewing on Channel 2, Coleman.com, and on YouTube. And we invite you to watch our next candidate forum, which will be tomorrow morning. The candidates we'll speak with then will be state representative candidates for District 9. Thank you and have a good day.